Hello everyone, thank you for having me. My name is Nur Nazira and I'm going to speak about one of the most magnificent and fascinating creatures, butterflies. Imagine one day you are having a walk on the path that is near with your house and you went to the side that have a lot of flowers. You are there with the thought of wanting to breathe the fresh air and you want to release the stress that is locked up in your mind. When you sit on the bench that were already provided, there is a beautiful butterfly with an appealing colors flying in front of you, and it perched on your hand. You are fascinated by the beauty of the butterfly, but without your knowledge, the butterfly can be harm to you. Yes, there is a few butterfly species that can be harmful to another creature. Maybe not to us, human, but to another animals or insects. In this video, I will not talk about the beauty of butterflies. Instead of that, I will speak about butterfly is actually a deadly creature. Before we go deep into our topic, I will explain to you guys what is butterflies and their function to the ecosystem. So, what is butterfly actually is? Butterflies are just like other insects that have three main parts of the body: head, thorax, and abdomen. Each of them have the specific function. The wings of the butterfly are the largest part of their body. Other than that, their wings are covered in a multitude of miniature scales, which is there are thousands of them. The butterflies do not work like the bees, nor they are intelligent like the ants. Butterflies may appear to be fluttering in the air without any purpose, but for your information, butterflies are actually known as the agents for pollination. By touching one flower to another, it is able to aid reproduction of plants. Creation of the seeds of plants are possible by crossing the dust of one flower to another. Although they cannot take as much dust as the bees, they take them farther. Also, some butterflies are known to be flower-specific. Butterflies are a part of the ecosystem and a food source for a lot of other insects and animals. If they do not exist, the ecosystem will get disturbed. So, let's start with the main topic. Is butterfly actually a deadly creature or not? Well, a number of butterflies actually have evolved to be poisonous. Merely touching them with a hand won't harm you, but if you try and take a bite out of a poisonous butterfly, you'll regret it. As people nowadays don't eat butterfly too often, the bigger concern is if this butterfly can be poisonous to things like birds, cats, and dogs. Now, let's see how certain butterflies can be poisonous to humans and animals, as well as which specific species should be avoided by us or our furry friends. The first one is monarch butterflies. Their bright orange coloration makes them easy to spot and admire, but their bright colors serve as one big warning sign to the potential predators. How can these butterflies be poisonous? Well, how much things we ate when we were kids can help us grow up big and strong? It is the same situation for the monarch butterfly. When it's still a lowly caterpillar, it feeds on milkweed plant. Milkweed is the preferred food plant for the caterpillars of the monarch butterfly, but the milkweed is a toxic plant. The toxin created by the plant, called glycosides, are its defense system, which is intended to keep animals from being able to eat the plant. Because only the caterpillars of the monarch have adapted to be unaffected by the defense, they have no competition for the food source. Monarch caterpillars are able to eat leaves of the milkweed and store the glycosides in their own bodies, which makes the caterpillar toxic. Adult monarchs retain the toxin, but the obvious coloration of the monarch butterfly makes it an easy target for a predator such as a bird. If a bird eats a monarch butterfly, the toxic plant glycoside stored in the butterfly will make the bird sick. The bird may vomit but does not die. Some of the benefit of the poison that monarch butterfly has developed is, during migration, the butterflies encounter many types of predators apart from the common ones in its home area. Having liquid toxin in their system ensures that they survive migration, so that they can give rise to a new generation that will make it back to the original home after the migration period is over. Other than that, there is pipe-vine swallowtail butterflies, bright blue with specks of orange and white. They are quite a sight. They are also quite poisonous. Much like how the monarch butterfly will eat a toxic plant while it's in its caterpillar stage, the pipe-vine swallowtail butterfly loves to feast upon Aristolochia, also known by the name pipevine, birdwort, and Dutchman's pipe. Normally, the toxin in this plant would make someone extremely sick, but not these caterpillars. They eat so much that upon finishing their cocoon stage and becoming a fully grown butterfly, they are toxic to any person or animal who might dare try to eat them. The caterpillars have bits of bright red, and their eggs even look bright red too. This butterfly isn't trying to hide. If anything works to make itself more visible as to warn anyone who might potentially think it looks tasty, they will say, "Stay away, I'm incredibly nasty if you try and eat me." So, the answer that we are waiting for, can humans die from a poisonous butterfly? So far, in all discussion of butterflies being poisonous, the focus has been on how they will make humans or animals, such as birds and cats, very sick if ingested. Is it actually possible for a creature to die from a poisonous butterfly? However, the answer is no, but with one technicality. There is a moth called the ngwa or car that is poisonous in its caterpillar form. It has extremely toxic body fluids. It is found in Africa, and some tribes will actually smash them up and use the caterpillar juice to coat arrow tips. The arrows are then used to shoot and kill antelope. Theoretically, a small human could die from this, but there is no recorded instance of such a thing. So, the closest you can come to dying from a butterfly is in the caterpillar form of a moth located in Africa. In addition, for some extra knowledge, I will share with you guys one thing that butterflies don't want us to know. Butterflies have had us fooled for centuries. They bubble around our gardens, all fluffy and floppy, looking so pretty with their shimmering colors. But butterflies actually have their own dark side. But still, butterflies are harmless, right? Sorry guys, not always. Maybe not to us, but to another creatures. Butterflies start their life as caterpillars, which are far from harmless if you're a tasty plant. But at the same time, they can be carnivores. Some of them are even parasites. Fangoris rebelli, their common name is mountain Alcon blue butterflies, trick ants into raising their young. The caterpillars make sounds that mimic queen ant. Subsequently, the ants will pick them up and carry them into their colonies. Inside, they are literally treated as royalty, with worker ants regurgitating meals to them, and nurse ants occasionally sacrificing ant babies to feed them when food is scarce. Butterflies seem like such ethereal creatures, and for children, they come so close to the description of fairies. It is only natural that they are looked at with such awe and admiration. All of the God's creation have their own flaws and uniqueness, so we as a human need to appreciate what is in front of us. I think that's all from me. I hope all of you enjoyed my speech and gained a new knowledge about butterflies. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.